and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amogle.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam.
Okay, let's get started with the show now. Of course, we're starting with ITTF tennis, African Senior Tennis Championship in Morocco. ITTF African Senior Tennis Championship in Morocco. And of course, Egypt and Nigeria will be in action today in the teams event. So it's definitely not between Hannah Kodre and, of course, Omar Osa. What is the teams event for the men? They're going to be deciding who will rule Africa again. Remember what happened at the All Africa Games to see if Nigeria can actually replicate that when they meet today.
Yeah, Cecilia, no surprises at all. The best two teams in Africa, expectedly made it to the final. So this one will be a very explosive one between Nigeria and Egypt.
Yeah, definitely. And another, well, again, they're facing the Manchester Derby Part 2. This one, you're ready to attack this one. You're going to be having Jose Mourinho and Pep Guardiola meeting again. And this is going to be in the English League Cup. So it's going to carry the day for Jose Mourinho right now. He is no longer the special one, not the happy one, but rather the humiliated one. We'll see what's going to happen tonight in the EFL Cup.
Cecilia, the part one was in the Premier League. Man City won that one 2-1. Okay, part two now, let's see if Jose Mourinho and his boys, can actually get one over Pep Guardiola and their neighbors. Also on the show, Cecilia, from football we go to basketball. And Cecilia, I'm sure you're very happy lady today, because the Golden State Warriors didn't see this one coming at all. They were totally powerless in their first match of the season against the San Antonio Spurs. They lost that one scandalously by 29 points. Did you see that coming, Cecilia? Golden State Warriors with all their stars, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and they come up playing in front of their own fans, and they lost by 29 points against the San Antonio Spurs. I didn't see that one coming at all, Cecilia.
Okay. Let me just actually paint this scenario where you have fans actually thronging into the Oracle Arena, anticipation of a party or a carnival-like atmosphere, and wanting to just watch their team who narrowly lost the finals to the Cavs, and coming over, and they're starting their first game at home, but San Antonio Spurs were having old players, so to speak, had to rout them 129 to 100. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming at all. So we're expecting, if Golden State Warriors can actually replicate what they did last season, start the season on a bounce, get like as much as maybe 30, 20 games a winning streak in a row, especially when they're starting at the home. But right now, the home that was more like a court for them last season, it's no longer that.
Yeah, Cecilia, 129, 100. That's how that one ended. Like you said, Cecilia, the fans that came to party ended up leaving the stadium, leaving the arena very early, because the match was as good as over by the time they got to the third quarter, by the end of the third quarter.
And the result again is 129, 100. That's the way it ended.
Incredible stuff.
129, 100. That's the way it ended. And of course, you wouldn't really blame the fans, because it was difficult to actually find the rhythm with the Golden State Warriors. The offense, the defense were not actually there. It was really bad. The turnovers wasn't okay. And when you have someone like Paul Gasol, actually coming in to San Antonio Spurs, spoiling the party of the Golden State Warriors, it tells you that, hey, there's something actually wrong. But,
Cecilia,
I don't know.
Cecilia, the Kevin Durant era hasn't started off just like we expected.
27 points, but that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad personally, but his team lost.
Layups were missed, open 3-pointers.
Exactly, they were very sloppy. They were very sloppy. They turned over the balls numerous times. It was ridiculous. Watching that particular game, whatever happened to them. Obviously, they still need time to gel as a team, because believe me, inserting Kevin Durant in that starting lineup maybe
because you have too many people in control. Because Steph Curry got 26 points on 18 shots. When Steph Curry was the guy who was actually doing almost all the 3-pointers, except the other guys coming, right now they have to share it between himself and Kevin Durant. But I think maybe, just maybe, that's one of the reasons. Klay Thompson, 11 points.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. They still need time. They need time to actually, gel as a team, because having all those superstars in the starting lineup, sometimes it takes a while for them to, get used to each other. There were other games as well before we go to the fixtures for today. The Cleveland Cavaliers started a tight defense very convincingly against the New York Knicks, 117-88. That's how that one ended. And Utah Jazz lost against the Portland Trail Blazers. That's got Al-Farouq Aminu, D Tigers forward Al-Farouq Aminu. Today's fixtures, and Cecilia selected ones there. Miami
Heat and London Magic be in action. Houston Rockets and LA Lakers, of course, will also be in action tonight.
Yep.
Oklahoma City Thunder without Kevin Durant right now. Russell Westbrook, he's going to be so alone.
Cecilia.
Brooklyn Nets and Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks and Indiana Pacers, all the actions tonight from the NBA.
Yes, I was going to say, you said Westbrook is going to be alone. Yeah, I understand that. It was a long time, partner with KD. KD is gone now, but they made sure they brought in Victor Oladipo. Victor Oladipo as well, is a good player. They brought him in from Orlando. So let's see what those two guys can do. Let's see if he can lead the OKC Thunder into the final of the playoffs. But it's going to be very hard because the Golden State Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs, for me, still remain the top two sides in the Western Conference.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way it is. Okay.